Hey guys, it's Megan, and I wanted to check in today to tell you about two really cool studies I just heard about that kind of show how the way that we think about or perceive things can really have a huge impact on how our body actually responds. So, very similar to a placebo effect. And these two different studies, the first one looked at two groups of women who were working as housekeepers at a hotel. And they had each group watched a video, and the first group watched a video that just sort of said, like, the job you're doing is really important, it helps customers feel comfortable, those kinds of things. And the other group saw a video that said how the job that they were doing was really healthy for them. It was considered physical activity and how it helped their heart and their cardiovascular system and things like that. And then they followed up with the two groups 8 weeks later. And not only was there a huge difference in how they perceived their job and like how happy they were at work, and how much they enjoyed what they were doing. So the group that had seen the video that equated their job with being like heart healthy and sort of good for them, really were much happier in their job. They really saw physical activity differently. They felt like they were doing something good for themselves, but they had also lost a significant amount of body fat, which I thought was really interesting. So just by reframing how they thought about what they were doing on a daily basis, it totally changed the way that their body and their brain kind of responded to that. And this study did control for any other factors, so they hadn't like made other changes to their diet or exercise in that time frame. So I just thought that was a super interesting look at how your brain can really change the body's response just by how you're thinking about something. And a similar study looked at two different groups of people that were both given a milkshake to drink and then measured how full they felt afterwards. And so one group was given a lower calorie milkshake and the other group was given just a regular one. And the group that was given this low calorie milkshake, unsurprisingly, said that they felt less full afterwards. But what was the interesting twist was that both milkshakes were the same. So they both were very high calorie drinks that these people were consuming. So again, just by their perception of what they were getting, that they were getting a low calorie drink, they perceived themselves as being less full afterwards. So again, those two really interesting studies on how the way that you think or perceive something can have such a big impact on the way that your body responds. Um, Maybe you find something in your life that you already where you already do this, like maybe looking at daily activities as being physical exercise instead of just like a chore you have to do. Maybe that is a helpful way to sort of make it more pleasurable or just easier to do. If you have other ways that you have used this in your life or that you think you might be able to kind of use this reframing of how you think about something, definitely let me know. I'd be really curious to hear what you think, and I will talk to you guys soon.